3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
It's time, my friends, for another podcast. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. We appreciate it more than you'll ever know. We're doing our thing for the American Shaman of PA Studios. Take part in the Bottles for Botanicals program at American Shaman of PA. Recycle your empty glass product containers in-store and receive 150 extra rewards points. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai. Right on the price, right on the pike. Steph, welcome. Happy Wednesday.
Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Welcome to our studio.
Yes.
Glad you're here.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad to be here. It's always a pleasure. It is Wednesday, so I picked a very strange Would You Rather Wednesday question. You know, I'm trying to keep these a little bit lighthearted. We got deep into these a little bit. Like, who would you rather kill? We're just like, whoa!
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
Gun to your head. Would you rather pull the trigger on your dog or your mom go? It's like, whoa! Like, so I'm kind of pulling away from those, trying to keep it a little bit more lighthearted.
Right.
Trying to keep it maybe a little weird like today, so we don't have to go too deep. Anything.
Keep it fun, yeah.
You're going to drop a nuclear bomb on Canada or Mexico? Which one? Would you rather? All right. Would you rather sell all of your worldly possessions or sell one of your organs?
Oh, definitely an organ.
Thank you. I didn't think this one was that hard.
No.
But I got this from like the deep thought, would you rather? And I'm like, how deep thought are you talking about?
Right. To me, that one's easy. Because you have organs in there you don't need.
Sure.
You can live without them.
Sell
Take
one of my,
it.
like, kidney. Take one.
Yeah, you can have it. I'll be fine.
But what if they wanted like one of your eyes?
Oh, is that an organ?
I don't know. I mean, is that technically? I mean, I'm thinking of things you can donate when you die. I mean, obviously, take my worldly possessions or take my heart. Obviously, take my possessions, because if you take my heart, I die.
Right.
But or like half my liver. Yeah, sure, take my liver. I'm good. I mean, I haven't done anything crazy in my life. My liver probably would work for someone.
Right.
And it's decently big, so you know I could probably live with it. I just got to be careful of the drinking.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I got a lot of stuff I like. I got a lot of stuff. My worldly possessions. So you're gonna take my car, my computer. I own this microphone.
Right. All this equipment.
Yeah, you're gonna take my stuff? No.
No, thank you.
No, take my kidney.
Seriously, you can have it. I'll be fine.
So was that an easy one?
I think so. Maybe. I mean, I guess it depends on the organ for some people.
Well, obviously, die or possessions, you take the possessions. But, you know, what if it is something like your eye? Here's the thing, Steph. You could get a glass eye that looks just like your regular eye that no one would ever know. That no one would ever, like, no one would know.
I thought you were going to say you could get an eye patch.
No, you can get a glass eye.
See, the thought of that weirds me out a little bit. And you still see through a glass eye?
No, you don't see.
It just looks like
it looks
an eye.
like it. For everyone else, they don't know. You would know.
I mean, if it was that or worldly possessions, I guess I'd get a glass eye. Because does that count? You like your dogs? Is that a worldly possession?
Yeah.
No, because it's family.
I would think so. But let's take dogs out of it.
But that's like the most important thing to me. Like, so I would be like, no, give me my dogs. Just take my eye. I don't care. Take both of them.
Okay, take the dogs out of it. And family and pets, they stay no matter what. But they take your computer. They take your car. They take everything in your bedroom. Like.
Yeah, I would take a glass eye. I need my stuff.
Is that bad? Does that say something about us? Because here's the thing. We're not the only ones. People who, would you rather sell all your possessions or sell one of your organs? I don't know too many people that are going to be like, oh, I'm not going to give my stuff up. Absolutely not.
Right.
How much would I get for it, though? Could I buy new stuff?
Right. I mean, for me, I think the biggest thing is like just you need a car.
Sure.
And a phone. It's just like practical.
But it's sell all your possessions. So would this be, and I'm diving way too deep into this thing, but would this be a chance to start over? Think about it, because you wouldn't give it away. You would get, you know, something. You would get a monetary sum for all of your stuff. Could this be a chance for you to start over?
That's true. If you want to like start fresh, for me, I like my stuff the way it is. I don't want to start over.
You can buy all new planners.
I don't like change. See, for me, I don't like change.
All right, so answer that question. A British guy named Paul posted an advertisement to sell a full-length mirror. Why are we talking about it? The reason he's selling it. I'm sorry, this is the reason why guys say that girls are crazy. Because a guy would never, and I will die on this hill, a guy will absolutely never make his girlfriend do this. Okay? Paul says his current girlfriend is making him sell it because she didn't like the thought of his previous girlfriends standing naked in front of that mirror.
Oh my God.
He says his girlfriend calls it the slag mirror. Slag in England is a slang for a woman of loose morals.
Slag.
It rhymes with butt or mutt.
Right.
Starts with an SL.
So it's slag instead of the word we use. Okay.
Right. He says he bought the mirror a few years ago when he and his girlfriend were taking a break and seeing other people. But they reconciled. She saw one of the women he had dated on their break, so she asked him to sell the mirror because there's a chance that she stood naked in front of it one time.
There's a chance. I wonder if she actually did.
And even if she did, so what? It's a mirror. It's not like a photo booth. It's not, it doesn't hold objects. It doesn't hold pictures.
Right.
Unless the dude made a creepy two-way mirror. But like, come on.
I mean, are you going to make him sell also his bed and his dresser and all his clothes that he wore around her?
Her butt maybe sat in that chair. Her feet walked along this carpet, potentially bare feet. Wait, did she ever use your bathroom?
No toilet. Get it out of here.
Did she ever use your bathroom? Did she touch that doorknob? Like, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Fight me. Men don't do this. Men don't do this.
The sass. No, I mean, I do agree with you. You're right. And, you know, we're joking about the toilet and the chair and all that, but seriously, what extreme do you stop at? I mean, she stood in front of this mirror. Well, did she sit in this chair? Did she sit on your couch? Did she look at your TV?
Yeah.
I mean, does he have to get a whole new place?
I mean, there's probably reflection in the TV.
Did she think of that? With the windows?
Oh, yeah.
He needs to move.
Did she ride in your car?
No. Okay, this guy needs to sell all his worldly possessions and start fresh.
And his kidney.
Wait, did you kiss her while you had that kidney in your body?
Rip those lips off! What else did you do to her that I need to rip off?
Oh my God. See, people like this give females negative reputation sometimes.
Yes, but those negative reputations are earned.
Not by every girl that's ever existed, because there's one psycho like this.
One psycho.
Okay.
She says. One psycho.
This girl's taking it to another level.
I agree. But if I were to tell you, let's do it this way. If I were to tell you, Steph, one person in a relationship is making the other one sell a mirror because they thought that their past hookups would have looked naked into that mirror. Which one is it, the guy or the girl?
I would have known.
Thank you.
No, you're right. You're right. But that does not mean that all females are that way.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying they have a propensity. I can't. You know what? If you can't say the word, can't use the word. They have
proprietary?
No, they have a propensity. For some reason, it's not coming out correctly today.
I don't know if that's a word.
No, it's not quite. I'm close, but I'm sorry if I can't say it right. I don't get to use it. They have the ability to do that, to be like that, way more than men.
Oh yeah, like guys don't act that way.
And you know why, Steph? And I'm gonna be kind of mean to you.
Oh jeez. Here we go.
You personally have the ability of doing this. I'm not saying you ever would, but I'm saying you are down that path a little bit because of your ability. I don't know if you want to call it ability. Your tendency to overthink things. I know. So with women who overthink things, it leads to things like this. Now, not all. Some have a nice, border wall built up like yourself. I'm sure you would never be like this. But, overthinking things. Like, all right, so let's say, are you the type of girl, let's say you go to a guy's house and you're Netflix and chilling, right? And you're like, I'm a little cold. So he gets you a blanket. And, you wrap yourself up in that blanket every time you're over there. Okay? Come to find out, 2 girlfriends ago, his girlfriend got him that blanket. Not even the last one. 2 girlfriends ago, he got that blanket. What are you thinking?
See, remember that one of my exes had a pillow from his ex-girlfriend that he raved about all the time, how much he loved this pillow.
I kind of remember that.
And he and I joked about it a couple times, but I never ended up being like, you have to get rid of it. It kind of became a joke.
Okay.
So I feel like if it was a nice blanket, soft, fuzzy, oversized, hopefully, I don't think that that's something that I could really make an issue out of.
Gotcha.
I'm more of an overthinker when it comes to relationships with people. Like, is he offended by what I said? Is he mad at me? Did my tone come off wrong? That sort of thing.
Right.
Rather than I wonder if she saw this wallpaper in his bedroom. She stood right here and looked at this piece of wallpaper. It needs to go.
My wife and I, when we moved in together, she made me get rid of a painting that one of my exes got me.
That's right.
Of a DJ. To her credit, my wife's, it was a good painting for a bachelor. Like, I'm a DJ, and here's a painting of a DJ. I'm 20-something bachelor with my DJ painting.
Right.
It was the only piece of art I had in my whole house. But then I nailed records to the wall too. DJ. Wiki. That was a 20-something bachelor. As a 30-something married man, it's tacky now.
It was time for it to go. It was time.
Yeah. I don't need that. I don't miss it. We ended up giving it to one of the movers that moved us into, our new.
There you go. Nice little gift.
There you go. One of the movers that moved me from living with my buddy to living with her. He was like, "Oh, I'll take it." I'm like, "Here you go, man. Save me the trouble of a fight."
See, I think you got to pick and choose your battles.
Yeah.
Is the mirror worth fighting over? No.
I'm selling it because the girlfriend may have looked at it at one time. Yeah. Only women. Sorry to be that guy, but it's the truth. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes. The things guys can do to become hotter. I need your honest opinion coming up.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you! Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
From one of our favorite sites, BuzzFeed, they have the best lists. They really do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't always agree with what they post, but they got really good lists. 24 things guys can do to instantly become more attractive. All right, Steph? I mean, all I'm going to say is, like, try to look as much like Chris Hemsworth as possible.
That's all you got on your
Yeah,
list?
yeah.
One thing?
Yeah, that's all. How about this? Iron or steam your clothes?
I think that, like, it looks professional. Shows that you make effort.
So wrinkly clothes are a no?
It doesn't really bother me. I don't really pay attention to that.
Ditch the boxers, wear boxer briefs. Is that important to you?
No, not really.
I'm skipping through a couple of these. Slim down your jeans. Now, not necessarily skinny jeans, but the big baggy jeans are just kind of out of style.
Something a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like jeans that are a little bit tighter fitting. But like you said, not like super, like, let me wear the skinny jeans. I got
Well,
that.
that was my next question, depending on how you're going to answer that. Have you ever dated a guy who wore skinny jeans?
I don't think so.
Would you ever date a guy who wore skinny jeans?
I gotta be honest. If they're like super like skin tight,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's not my favorite style.
Gotcha.
No.
Clean your shoes and get them polished.
I wouldn't even notice something like that.
Cut your nails.
Yeah, I mean if they're really gross.
Don't be afraid to pluck awkward hairs. I pulled another white hair out of my nose the other
Did
day.
you?
Yes.
I remember you used to do that in the studio and show me. You like, look, it's white. I'm like, I believe you.
Like Santa nose hairs. Not excited about that. And I found with this beard thing I have going on, every once in a while there'll be a white one. And at first I thought they were orange because I have some Irish. So bright orange facial hair comes with the territory. And yeah, I'll have the bright orange facial hair. I'm like, wow, that's really bright orange. I'm like, oh no, that's white. That is white.
It's just white.
I'm getting that much closer to being Santa. Moisturize everywhere.
I don't think you need to go overboard with that.
Invest in chapstick.
Oh, I love chapstick.
Find a scent that works for you. Okay.
Like cologne?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Share your feelings.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Keep your room clean. Change your sheets. If they cook, you do the dishes. Or know how to cook. So, just those are some of them. Don't answer texts while you're on a date. How do you feel about that?
I think early on, that's really important.
All right, put your phone away, get to know the other person.
Yep. Or like if it's like, oh, I'm sorry, my boss texted me, but just give me 1 second or something. As you get more comfortable, obviously, it's like, oh, Joe texted me, I'm going to respond. Oh, my mom texted me, I'm going to respond.
See, here's my question though. Are you cheating? Because you have an Apple Watch and it shows you when, see, I don't. So when I get a text, I actually have to look at my phone and decide whether or not I'm going to look at it. So like, oh, my buddy hit me up, and can't be that important. Where you can look at your watch and go, oh, Puff hit me up, that's not important.
Right, it is. It gives you a nice little like tip, like who is it? Okay, but even if it's like if it's early on, like first, second, third date, I try not to like be even looking at my watch because if they don't realize that I'm looking at a message, it looks like I'm just like bored. Like, are we done here?
Is this gonna be over soon? Okay.
I do think that's really important.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I just wanted to see what your feelings were, especially with the text one, because of the fact that you can cheat. Where if you don't own a smartwatch, you really can't.
Right. You have to actually pull your phone out and look at it.
Steph can cheat everyone, but she says she doesn't. I don't know if I believe her. Cord cutting might still be a thing for those walking away from cable subscriptions. My wife and I are thinking about doing that. It's getting pretty expensive. Stream slashing is coming up, though, because experts think we have a problem with having too many streaming memberships. So eventually you're going to say, how often do I really use?
Right.
So I think I might cut that.
Is it worth it?
Now, I look at something like Amazon Prime, and I get that. With the 2-day shipping, the fact that I get the streaming service to me is kind of just an extra benefit.
Right, it's just a bonus.
I love it though. There's like 2 or 3 shows on there that I watch religiously, but I didn't go out of my way to get that. I just found out my Netflix subscription is going up, and I'm telling you, I don't watch Netflix that much.
Are you thinking about cutting it out?
Come February, it's going to be $14 a month now. It's going to be one of the more expensive ones out there. When you got HBO Max, that's I think like $10 or $12 a month, and you get all of these movies that are coming out like day of, and all the other stuff they have on there. HBO might be the new way to go over Netflix.
I don't have HBO.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
I think it might be. And then, I watch Amazon Prime more than I do Netflix.
Well, and now they have Peacock, which has The Office and all the like NBC stuff, but that's only like $6 a month.
Right. And Disney Plus, you got. To be honest, I've never watched one of the Disney things except when I watched, like the Disney movies, the Disney original movies that review.
Oh, Disney Channel original movies.
Yeah.
The DComs.
Yeah, that's right. I watched the DComs for the DCom reviews.
That's right. So it's a good thing you had it.
Yeah. And obviously Marvel and Star Wars. So I went actually just a couple of days ago. I'm like, I got some time to kill. Kind of want to lay in bed, maybe watch a movie. Netflix was the first streaming site I clicked on. I wasn't interested in anything. Some of it's my wife's fault because my wife watches all this random dumb stuff that's interesting to her, but not to me. And she does it so on my account. So now my account's all jacked up. They're like,
right.
Recommendations for you. And like, yeah, sure, I'd love to watch this random show about 17th century architecture. I'm like, my wife was a history major in college.
That's right.
So she watches all this history stuff. And I'm just like, you completely ruined my Netflix queue. Like, just ruined it. And it's so funny because they'll be like the Tudors and 17th century architecture, and she's also into serial killers, so she'll be like serial killer shows, and then right in the middle it'll be like stand-up comedy from this person, and then back to 17th. Like, which one's mine?
Right.
Which one's my thing and which ones are her things?
My brother used to get annoyed with me on Hulu because we had separate accounts, but I would watch stuff on his, and he's like, I don't need One Tree Hill popping up on my Hulu. I'm like, you should watch it. It's really good.
I feel your brother's pain. I really, really do. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, I'm thinking some of you might want to move to Oklahoma.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you! Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
I'm thinking some people out there, some of our listeners, might go ahead and change their state citizenship to Oklahoma. A bill to have the Oklahoma Wildlife Commission establish a Bigfoot hunting season was introduced in Oklahoma Wednesday by State Representative Justin Humphrey. Humphrey represents a large part of southeastern and south central Oklahoma that is infamous for Bigfoot sightings.
Oh, is it?
It is.
So Bigfoot lives in Oklahoma?
He's been seen in Oklahoma. I'm not saying he definitely lives in Oklahoma. I'm just saying he's been seen in Oklahoma.
Okay, he spends a lot of time there, maybe.
Vacation. There.
Maybe it's his vacation home.
Yeah. To the point where this is the type of stuff that bothers me. This is the type of stuff that's like supposed to be cute. I don't think he really means it. I think it's like, Oklahoma, we have a Bigfoot hunting season, from June to August, or whatever. At the same time, yeah, it's funny, but if you live in Oklahoma and you pay taxes in Oklahoma, these are what your representatives are doing when they're supposed to be working on Oklahoman problems.
Right, that's what your taxes are going towards?
Like, if somebody got up in the Pennsylvania legislature and was like, hey, we have to catch the chupacabra. We have to have a chupacabra hunting season, right? It's going to be from December 1st until December 17th. You have 16 days to hunt the chupacabra, and that's it. I'd be like, that's funny, but you're wasting my time.
Right, especially with everything going on in the world right now.
You're wasting. And here, I want to believe this guy isn't serious. If he is serious, please kick him out. I don't care what side of the aisle he's on. Please kick him out of the political world.
Right.
Now, if you're doing it as a joke, I have a problem. If you're doing it for serious, I have a big problem. And maybe this is just me overblowing the situation. Super possible. But you get paid by people. Your salary is paid with taxes from the hardworking people of Oklahoma. And you're going to sit there and waste people's time talking about a Bigfoot hunting season? I don't know. I think it's inappropriate.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, especially with everything going on in the world right now, why are you focusing your time on this?
There's a lot of things.
Important.
And this is about just government not spending our money properly, and we're not getting into that. But it's an example. Bigfoot hunting season. And there's going to be psychos that are out there for real hunting Bigfoot. And they're going to end up shooting their friend Phil just because Phil's 6'3" and maybe Phil has a little bit of hair on his shoulders.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got him.
Yeah. No, you shot Phil. Oh, darn it. I did the same thing last week.
Poor Phil.
Oh, Phil's a big guy. He's hairy. He looks like Bigfoot.
You can't help it.
There's going to be guys out there with guns who don't need to be out there with guns. You want to go shoot deer during deer season? Go for it. Venison's delicious. Plus, the more deer you shoot, the less I hit with my car. I am 100% for that. But you're going to create a hunting season for people to be out there with their guns, potentially shooting Phil, for no reason.
Right. I don't see anything good coming out of this at all.
You show me Bigfoot's real, I will be more excited than most people. Be like, yes, he's real. That's awesome. Let's go shoot him. And number one, that's the thing too. If Bigfoot ends up being real, our first instinct is to take him down.
Right. Why do we want to shoot him anyway?
Let him live. Dude's lived for thousands of years.
He's literally a legend.
Yes.
Why would we want to kill an American legend?
It's like going out and shooting bald eagles.
Right. Why?
Hey, we just found out Bigfoot's real. That's amazing. Hey, you want to go shoot him? Absolutely.
Maybe capture him.
Yeah,
and put him in a museum or something. But don't kill him.
Well, I mean, zoo.
A zoo.
A museum might not.
A zoo. That's what I meant.
How awesome would that zoo be? Or just leave him alone. You know,
Let him live his life.
yeah, let him go live his best life. Stop trying to shoot him. All right, time to stump Steph. Sleep experts say that 13% of us do this when we dream. Now, this is not like Twitch or anything like that. It is something that happens, something about your dream itself. We do this when we dream. We dream a certain way. 13% of us do this when we dream.
And you said it's not like twitching?
Yep, it's not like twitching or snoring or talking or anything like that. It's not something that happens in the real world. It's something that's happening in the dream world.
In the dream. Okay. Dream in black and white. Nuh-uh.
What?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Really?
I never would have guessed you were to. I mean, I guess you would have gotten that maybe with some hints. What made you say that?
I don't know. I just, in my mind, I was picturing a dream, and I was like, what could be specific about it? And I don't know. I just pictured black and white.
Do you dream in black and white?
I don't think so. It seems to be pretty realistic from what I can remember.
Interesting stuff.
Wow.
Wow, I am.
It was about time I got one quickly, though. It's been rough here lately. So.
All right, let's see if we can't get you back on the losing track. Studies say that 47% of us lose up to 90 minutes of sleep every night because of this, and this could potentially be you. 47% of us lose up to 90 minutes of sleep every night. It's an hour and a half every night because of this.
Worrying.
No.
Overthinking things.
No.
Is it like thinking back on your day?
It has nothing to do with thinking.
Oh, dogs.
Yep. Our pets are in bed with us.
Yep, and you wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's see. Last one you got on your first try. This was your third guess.
Wow. Okay, so it was a better day for me. I needed
Today
that.
was a fantastic day. That black and white thing. I am in awe.
Wow, thank you.
I am in constant awe of your ability to get ones I think you would get wrong.
Thank you for having faith in me.
I didn't have faith in you.
I know.
Oh.
It's being sarcastic.
No. Okay. I shouldn't have said I didn't have faith in you so quickly. That sounded bad. All right, friends. We'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy your Wednesday. Later.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.